Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Robinson Show.
Bob Slim, what's up, fellas? How you feeling tonight?
What's going on, man? We're just sitting down. Give us a second here to get settled. Rob's in the kitchen getting a beer. And,
oh, the black man is early tonight.
Yes.
You guys unprepared? No worries.
All right, we back?
Yes, we are back.
Awesome, with Mr. Jack Brickhouse.
This is Brickhouse in full effect, baby. What's going on?
Not much, dude. How you doing?
I'm doing good, doing good. I've been up since 4 a.m. You know what I mean? I've been waiting on this moment so I can sit down and relax and do the things I like to do. I got a beer in my hand now.
Nice.
I got I got a little Mary Jane I want to get to, but I got to do this first.
I got some.
So look, you guys have been killing, man. I tuned into the show. I think it was the end of the first hour. You guys were talking about how celebs were talking about they were going to leave the country because we have the apprentice going on in the White House now with Trump being in office, right? So I think it's crazy that they want to leave when we have one of the biggest celebrities we have here in the States in office now. I would think that would work out great if you were a celebrity. How about you guys?
I agree. It's
agree.
a reality show now. Like,
100%,
maybe that's what they're
man.
worried about. They're worried about more reality shows coming on, and they're going to be out of work.
It's conflict of interest.
Right. Right. Rob, I think you made a comment. You said you were a McCain guy.
I did. I liked McCain.
Rob, or was that you, son?
Yeah, that was Rob.
Listen, Go ahead.
I just said, yeah, I did. I liked him. I thought he was a good guy. He was a decent guy. Where these two, I didn't feel it out of either of them that they were decent people.
Well, look, I'm in Arizona. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. So you know McCain's in my home state right now. I got a story for you about McCain. I just did a show for John McCain and Mitt Romney. So let me back up. My company, Brickhouse Productions, I do a lot of. I'm an audio visual engineer, so I do a lot of concerts and corporate events and shit like that, right? So the day after the Cubs win the World Series, right? Mitt Romney is sponsoring a corporate event for John McCain at Sloan Stadium here in Arizona. Sloan Stadium is the spring training to the Chicago Cubs, right?
Wow.
So there are a lot of people from Chicago down here. So there are a lot of people trying to come to the stadium because they had a billboard that said, 2016 Chicago Cubs national champions or whatever.
Yeah.
And we had the shit locked up all day because Mitt Romney and John McCain were coming to do an event later on that evening. The fucking event was horrible. In Arizona, it's usually pretty sunny down here. It was probably like during the day it was like 70 degrees and it rained. Like there was a chance of rain all day long. The event was outside, so they had the staging. We were in there. We had dialed the lights in, dialed in the audio system, all that shit. 4 o'clock comes, they're like, the storm is coming. We got to move the whole setup. So otherwise, it would have been a normal set for anybody in politics, got moved and condensed all in about 45 minutes because of the rain. So they moved the stage. They lost half the lighting. You can actually see this if this was the Thursday before the election. And when you see McCain and Romney on stage, the lighting is horrible. It looks like they're on stage telling ghost stories. That's how poor
I was going to ask, what were they speaking about? Like losing in the past, or what was it? Like that? I didn't think they would still be doing shit.
Right, both losers got together and decided to put together an event, but it was for McCain's re-election down here. What is he, senator, whatever he is?
Yeah, that's right.
So,
that's right.
Yeah, so Romney came to co-sign for him. It was horrible. I was there.
Romney was
helping
out
one of my. He is, yeah. When Romney came out, he was more like a stand-up comic. Like he was actually killing when he came out there. It was actually his part was pretty good, but the event overall was decent. It was just that the rain, came and kind of dampened the party that they had. I think maybe about 100 people showed up.
He looks like an angry dad or something to me.
He reminds me of Ash from The Evil Dead.
Oh, is that what he reminds me of?
Like if you attacked the chainsaw on his
hand. I didn't think of that. I like that.
Yeah, definitely. And so that's that. You guys also were talking about that today's Pattern Family, 1 year of Pattern Family.
Yes, yes, sir.
So look, I got a story for you. I saw Pattern Family form, right? When this happened about a year ago, I think we actually, either myself or Coffee Black may have brought you guys in once we were about a month in.
I was going to say.
What happened was one of our buddies, Ray from the Naked Porch, tagged us in this mass DM in Twitter. I mean, it was like 15 or 20 other people in there, and I realized once I got in there, everybody that was in there, they were all podcasters. So there's like 20 podcasters in there at that point, and everyone's talking. It's, I've been listening to your show, it's great. I've been listening to your show, it's great. Then ideas start coming. It's like, maybe we should get together and we should form something. I'm watching this shit happen. Like, I'm not participating. I'm just watching this shit happen. Somebody's like, I want to put together a spreadsheet so we can start collecting data, and we have emails, and this whole thing formed in the direct message and then turned into what Partner Family is today.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool, dude.
That
so you were one of the founding fathers, man. That's awesome.
Well,
that is cool.
I saw the founding fathers. I won't say that I was one of the founding fathers. I did
founding witnesses.
Yeah, one of the.
Yeah, witness. There you go. Yeah, I can sign on the parchment as a witness. I'll do that.
I checked your website out, man. And thank you for our link on there. But I did like your quote, which is "Make America Think Again." And I wanted to ask you, when did we stray from that? When did we go into the mob mentality? Like, because it just seemed to happen, like, not fast, but it's definitely gone there over the years.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's kind of been an undertone for a while, but just with the as big as social media has gotten, and with everybody having a voice these days, I think it's kind of really enabled that to happen to get to where we are today.
Yeah.
So it's I don't think any of it's bad. Social media is great, but it's great for entertainment. But we are starting to take it too seriously, which is why we have what we have going on right now.
On the flip side, there is also a lot of people calling out the mob mentality too on social media, and I think that's what.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, definitely, guys. I agree. I mean, everyone has a voice. Everyone, they always tell you everyone needs to have a voice, but everyone's voice doesn't need to be public, because that's we can't get through a lot of issues now, because like you guys said, you have people calling out the establishment, then you have the people that are for the establishment, then you have the other people off in the cut here. They have their opinion, and there's a lot of different opinions, and it's kind of hard to find unity when you have that much shit going on all at one time.
That reminds me too. Michael James, the other comedian we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
He tweeted once. He said, "Yeah, Twitter, because life isn't full of delusional assholes. Life isn't too full. We need more of them," type of thing. Like, it just cracked me up. It's one of my favorite tweets of his, dude. Just one of the best, man. I want to ask you too. You brought up coffee. Yeah. Are you guys still doing the Truth About Lies?
So the Truth About Lies, unfortunately, has come to a close. I am currently revamping our site for everything that we have going on. So those episodes will be available again, but that version of the show has come to a close.
Wow.
We're in the stages now of putting together. We're just kind of revamping. It's not that it ended and everything is going away and we're not podcasting anymore. We just had you guys. I know you guys told us that you had a show before you had this show right now, right?
Yes. Yep. So that's just rebranding.
Yeah, rebranding. Yeah, we're rebranding because we have when we got into podcasting for us was a platform for Coffee Black to showcase his great abilities that he has. He's been a guest on your show a couple times.
Oh, he's
for
the
your
energy,
audience members who have
the
heard him.
natural conversationalist that he is. It's a gift.
Yes, it is. Yeah. He called me right before I got on with you guys to wish me good luck calling in. So he's fired up about everything. We'll be back on the podcast waves here shortly.
Awesome.
We're rebranding. The new show will be Cigarettes and Bad Decisions. That'll be our new title.
I like that
that
title.
We're working under.
I like that too.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Who was it? Was it you or him? One of you guys congratulated us on staying relevant. I thought that was a great compliment. I think it was you.
Yeah.
That's
more than likely. Yeah, we're always going. Like I said, we love you guys, man.
Thank you, dude.
Like I said, you were one of the first guys that reached out to us, and when we really knew that somebody was actually paying attention to what we're doing. So we support everything you guys do. We're always tuning in. One of us is always, well, if it's not me, it's him. It's like, hey, you hollered at Robert Slim. You checked out the show lately. We try to stay on the post because you guys definitely have some good stuff going on.
Thank you, dude. It was kind of a mystery when I first found Coffee because he had that silhouette picture. It wasn't even his picture. It was like a drawing. And I'm like, who is this guy? Like, is he a conspiracist? Who is the Truth About Lies? Who is Coffee Black? And then I listened to the show and I'm like, dude, this is just a great show. Show.
Yeah, he has a photo up now. Yeah, in the beginning, we were kind of trying to stay mysterious in case the show sucked. We didn't want to be associated with it. So once we realized it was, once we realized it was good, we kind of revealed our faces. So moving forward, we're out. I think my picture is there now. His picture is there now, so you can kind of identify who we are.
Nice. I like that too. And I saw on your site. What's your site again, brother? Brickhouse Productions.
Brickhouse Productions. Yes.
.com. I saw you do have some other shows. You do what is it? Thinking Out Loud and Memoirs of a Daydreamer.
Yeah, Memoirs of a Daydreamer. I'm sorry. So, the website is MrJackBrickhouse.com. Those podcasts are Memoirs of a Daydreamer and Thinking Out Loud. Thinking Out Loud actually developed as a spinoff during the Truth About Lies. What wound up happening during the Truth About Lies is I think we peaked sooner than we were ready for, hopping into it. We just hopped into it and said we're going to do some podcasting and see what happens. But you guys know, like we know, once you get in and you connect with the right platforms, you start picking up listeners not only in the States but around the world. And we had a demand that we weren't ready to keep up with. With I'm here, Hollow Tips here, Coffee Black is in Chicago. So, the logistics of putting the show together, everybody's schedule is is different. So that it a lot of things happened in between that. We were taking a hiatus, like a summer hiatus, and they kind of turned into a permanent hiatus. Once we realized we need to rework some things and have some conversations. So that's where we are, and we're back. We're lock loaded. We're heading towards the new year. I think I put that down for you guys. We have Cigarettes and Bad Decisions, our first book on Brickhouse Publishing, coming January 13th, which is actually Friday the 13th.
I would stray from that, dude. I would not release a book then.
No, that's what we're going for. We don't want. I'm putting everyone on blast and on notice right now. Every time there's a Black Friday, Black Fridays are going to be our days to release. Whatever we're putting out is Black Fridays. Cool. We're not shying away. We want the ladders. We want the black cats. We want all that.
I've actually had a guest decline a Friday the 13th. Like once we had was it a show? Or, I think we did an extra show, maybe. Yes, that's what it was, on a Friday, and it was the 13th, and I've had guests be like, no, I'm not calling in that day.
Oh, no. Hey, we want all of it. Just let us know. We'll be there.
Nice, dude. And what is that book about?
So the book, Cigarettes and Bad Decisions, The Shit I Wish I'd Known, is the official working title. Before I go into it, shout out Coffee Black's a part of the book, Hollow Tips a part of the book. Shout out to my editor in Chicago, Janoa White. She kind of mentored us through this whole process because we had no idea what it takes to write a book. But this book is basically us. So when you graduate from high school, no matter if you have money, if you're poor, or, wherever you come from, the future, your future is bright. You're looking at the world like, finally, I'm an adult. I can get out here and do what I want to do. I can drink. I can have sex somewhere outside my mom's house, whatever it is that you're into at that time. But along the way, a lot of things that your parents or your guardians didn't tell you about, started to happen. So we kind of just reflected on those in-between gaps that are not really articulated, like I say, by your parents or by your guardians. So we have, let's say our first chapter is called Crabs in a Barrel. I'm pretty sure many people are familiar with that crabs in a barrel statement. But the way we attack it is we're talking about if you decide to leave your neighborhood. If you come from small town America like we did, when you leave, you find that everyone is not happy because you're leaving and going to somewhere and making a better life. But no one will tell you that because when you're coming out of high school, everybody will tell you, oh, you need to move. You go away from here. You can go set up, go to school, and wherever you want to go to school and have a great life. But you don't realize how many people will try to tear you down along the way. So it's things like that we touch on in the book, and we just kind of give some life advice. The book is 130 pages. I think it's 15 chapters. It's a fairly easy read.
Nice.
But we just want to come and just try to educate our youth and even some mature adults, and just let them know it's okay. We all go through the same shit.
Yeah.
It's just we put our sarcastic comedic spin on it. So it should, yeah. So you guys will definitely get an early copy. We're going to be sending out media copies probably in the next 3 weeks or so. We're waiting on the first proof to come in so we can review it and okay it, and then we'll be in contact with you guys to get that over to you.
Absolutely, man. We'll definitely push it. I was going to ask you too. Do you think if you knew what you know now, as when you were younger, would you follow that advice, or would you still make the same mistakes because of your nature? Like you might, how like I always had it too, where like an older family member might try to give you some good advice, but you were like, I know what I'm doing. Right. Like I'll do what I'm doing. Like, do you think that?
Right.
Like,
Well, yeah, definitely. There's some decisions I still would have done, but there's some shit I would stray away from completely. It's some shit, and it wasn't even things that a parent or guardian may have told me. It's just shit that I found out. It's some shit that I definitely would not repeat to get to this point. You know what I mean? I can certify that right now.
How did you meet Coffee? Being him from Chicago, and you were from you're from Indiana originally, right?
Yeah. We both went to high school in Indiana, actually. Coffee was born in Chicago. He grew up there. He moved to the suburbs, I think early elementary, I believe. Okay. And him and I linked up in middle school, and then through high school, the bond got stronger, and we've been rocking ever since then. So we've been riding together now over 15 years easily. So that's my right-hand man. As we were just talking about, I think he has a magic eye when it comes to conversation. He does. And he's actually, I think it was his first time on you guys' show. He was talking about doing the stand-up. He's actually been out there doing stand-up. He has some great material. He found a place on the north side that he's been going to, so he's working it out. I'm in the works of putting together, we're going to go old school and do a comedy album is what we're working on.
Nice.
I want to put together actual comedy. A lot of people are not doing comedy albums. Some younger people probably won't even know what a comedy album is.
I'm glad that somebody still wants to do that.
I thought about it when I was younger too. Just doing skits, prank calls, that kind of crap. I mean, not that you guys are doing that, but I always thought that would be cool. But everybody back then was doing it.
I'd love to see somebody just make it popular again.
Yeah, because I remember the ones I loved, as a kid.
That's what made comedy great. That was one of the vehicles,
Yeah,
I agree. Yeah, there's definitely a void in the market, so we're gonna try to fill that void. Speaking of comedy, you guys shared a link with us. I'm pretty sure you talked about it with your listeners to. It was something on YouTube. It's called, what is it, My Black Dad or That Black Dad or something like that?
Yes! Right? I asked Coffee if he would consider being if we ever filmed it, if he would be in it.
Yes. Well, I'm telling you right now, I'm speaking for Coffee. Coffee's going to be in it. We need to get together. We need to put together a production meeting. Yeah. I told him about that. He shared the link with me, and I watched it. I thought, we got to be a part of this.
That's great, because he never got back to me. I'm like, oh, shit, did I piss Coffee off? Does Coffee hate me now?
No. The Coffee half-ass gets back to me, so don't take that as anything towards you. It's hard for me to catch him, but no. He was excited. He's fired up about it, so I figured I'd put it out. I'm going to put it out here on your show, Coffee Black. Coffee Black's actually listening right now.
Oh, sweet, dude.
We're doing Big Black Dad. So put that down on your calendar.
Fuck yeah, cheers.
Fuck yeah. I don't have beer.
Just smash him with a beer bottle.
I will totally get together with you and help write that.
Oh, dude, write it. Yeah. I know our buddy Dave Hodge. He's a comedian. He's always wanted to make it happen.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
let's do it. All it takes is a little organization, fellas, and we can put it together. So let's sit down and figure it out. When you guys have some time, we can have a conversation and see what we can do.
Dude, that'd be amazing. Yeah. That'd be great. Nice, dude.
Yeah, most definitely.
Oh, man, that's great. Yeah, thanks again, like I said, bro. I went to do some show prep, and I saw you just had on your website, right at the bottom, you had a link to us and some other shows. I thought that was incredible.
Yeah, it's all about sharing. Any audience I can get, I like to share the people who have helped us. I try to share whether it's a podcast or a book or whatever it is they have. Just to keep it going. Just kind of the same thing of what Potter & Family is for podcasting. Yeah. You share. That's how we have to stick together. None of us are huge at this point. Everybody's still working hard. Yeah. As long as we all come together and the unity, will all push us forward.
Yeah, I agree, dude. I agree. Nice. Dude.
Yeah. So I try to do that as much as I can. I definitely had to put you guys on there. I appreciate you guys checking out the site. Like I said, you will definitely have a copy of the book coming for you guys.
That's so cool.
I got to do some shout-outs. I don't want to get my time. Every time Coffee's on here, you guys always wind up wrapping them up, and he winds up taking you guys into the break. So I'm going to do my shout-outs early. So I'm working on a few projects. On the music side, I'm working with a great songwriter out of Maryland, Natasha Brewer with Resonation Entertainment. Shout out Natasha. On our new podcast. So there was 3 of us before. It was myself, Coffee Black, and Hollow Tip. Coffee Black actually has discovered a great young comedian, OG Backwards, out of Chicago. He's moving around slowly on the comedy scene. He's very raw, so we're trying. When you start doing the podcast, you got to figure out your lane. So it'll be 4 of us now. So there's 2 of you guys. Shout out to what's your intern's name in the background? I forgot to shout him out at the beginning. Slambo.
Slambo, yeah.
Lamborghini.
Shout out to Slambo. Yeah. So shout out to Slambo.
Yeah.
You know, that's a new. There we go. So we're gonna work him in. He's gonna be a big part of our new show. So shout out to OG Backwards. Shout out to my cousin Jay in Sacramento. She's just been a great supporter for me to get to where I am right now. And I want to shout you guys out for helping me out. Shout out Hollow Tip. Hollow Tip, I know you're listening. I had to get that in for you.
Nice, dude.
Awesome,
nice.
man.
Yeah, and thank you guys too. Like every time we talk to Coffee, it's great. Like,
yeah.
And like you said, he's hard to get.
Oh,
like
yeah.
message,
Yeah,
but every time you talk to him, it's like you've known him your whole life. He's just a really cool dude, just an open book type of thing.
Yeah, that guy's like a mole, man. He'll be out and moving around, and then he just goes underground, and then you can't locate him.
Oh man, that's great. Yeah, like I remember too, like you said, how he's checking us out. Like one of you guys is always. I remember one time we asked him, and he said that you check us out. I think more than he does.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You know,
That's cool.
I'm the head. I steer the ship when it comes to all the business and making sure we keep relationships intact and all that shit. I always told him from the beginning, like he's more of the you know how artists are. They get on their artist shit and they create. I just told him, I want you to create. I can handle all the business shit. I can create also. But he's a creator.
It's a little different with me and Slim though. Slim does like the editing shit. I do like, I guess, comedy and booking and shit. And the social media. And then Slambo, he's the pretty face. He just got great shit to add.
He just hangs out and drinks free alcohol.
Yeah. Well, he bought it tonight, so
I bought it.
Tonight it's on him, bro. He's cool.
Oh,
man.
all right.
And we
Look
used
at
to
the intern getting some points tonight.
Yeah, we used to do the we used to have the 4th mic, and it just like, oh man, like the guys would just stop coming through. Not just one. I mean, every time we had one.
Yeah,
every
time we tried. Yeah.
It was cool, but they would just not. Yeah.
And they wouldn't contribute what we contribute. Like it was just, I don't know.
Right.
It was weird, and like we had the one that kind of like hates me now. I don't know what happened. I drink too much.
Oh wait. Oh no, you're not getting off that easy. I'm gonna finish with your story. What you mean he kind of hates you now? What happened there? How did
it was weird, but he would never tell me to my face. But he would say to other people that we drink too much.
Then he had a problem with the wacky tobacco.
And intern Pete decided to partake one night. And he thought that he was going to, like, just by being in the room, lose a job over a piss test, bro.
He's, like, giving me a dirty look across the table the
entire
entire
time. If looks could kill. That's what it was, bro.
Panic attack.
That Robin Slim controversy, huh? You know, speaking of controversy, it's been a while ago. You guys were supposed to have the guy that has is it Matt Pinfield? Is that his name?
Yeah.
And he blew you guys off, and I saw you guys ripped him to shreds. I think you guys wound up having him on. But what happened?
I shamed him into coming back on. Like afterwards, he was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I had something going on," and I rebooked him for like 2 weeks later. But dude, everybody got in on that one. Like on our Facebook, it blew up, dude. All of our fans and friends were just. And we were posting pictures of, like, people he looked like George the Animal Steel and shit. And Shrek.
Right. I saw it. I saw him. I was watching it happen. I said, because when I saw who it was, I'm like, oh, shit, these guys have somebody pretty big on the show. And then I was like, all right, I wound up missing it. But then right after I saw it, he was like, oh, he blew us off, and you guys are just laying into him. I'm like, fuck, I'm glad I'm not that guy.
and then when we talked to him, he didn't mention anything about
that.
So
And he was a professional. He was a really nice guy. Like, he made up for it. He definitely made up for it.
The Robin Slim mob must have got to him.
That's how it happens, bro. That's how it happens. We got our own mob.
Yeah, man. yeah, no doubt. Yeah, you guys are doing your thing, man. Like I said, I appreciate the opportunity for you guys having me on. We have to get together and do that big black dad. Big black dad. Yeah, we're doing that. I'm telling you, we're doing that. I got a favor to ask you guys. So if you guys continue on your Wednesday schedule, January 11th will be the show before our book releases. If you can give us like 2 minutes maybe on that Wednesday, just to call in and speak to your audience about me, I'll get coffee, maybe able to get the whole team on. We don't want to take up or throw off the floor of the show, but if we can get a couple minutes just to promote, we really appreciate that.
I'm writing it down right now, brother.
Oh, appreciate it, man. Yeah, that'll be a big thing for us. So we'll definitely come on and show you guys some love.
Awesome.
We got to get you guys on Cigarettes and Bad Decisions once we get rolling. We're not taking no for an answer.
That would be great.
Awesome.
I'd love it, dude.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, we'll definitely get that book. We'll be in contact. I know you guys got to run and get prepped for your next guest. Like I said, I appreciate you having me on. It's been a great time. I'll come back anytime you guys want me. Let's talk and do some business.
Awesome, brother.
Hell yeah.